So, stream should be online, at least I hope it is, and let me click on play here. It's a little bit dark right now, and boom! Now you should put up the audio levels a little bit higher. Turn them down quite a bit. Still hope the audio levels are fine. Oh man, I got a message. Alright. Well, we'll just get through the opening sequence and then I will talk a little bit about this game, and I'm really a little bit hyped. Because I've never played an Ultima game on stream, and I'm not really a big Ultima fan to begin with, and sorry. The Savage Empire. So, the fact that I'm not really a big Ultima fan means that I never really got into these games, but I felt like today, normally I'd play an NES game, but I was like, nah, not really into NES today, and I wanted to play a DOS game, and then I figured, why not play one of the DOS games that actually comes with your GOG account for free, and I think it's even a GOG exclusive. So with that being said, whenever you create an account on GOG, you get this game with it, and I thought, why not try it out? And then I played it for an hour or so and figured, hey, I actually managed to get to a place without reading a walkthrough or without getting completely lost. And furthermore, I also put a map in the upper left corner. You can't really see a lot there, but I thought it's nice to fill the screen and not have chat all over the place. So I hope it's enjoyable for you, and I think the audio actually got a little bit louder again, so just pull it down a little bit. Yep, I think that should work out. And like I said, this actually looked like the game that I could play, and since it's Wednesday and it's all in the evening, we won't play it for all that long anyway, so let's see how far we can get, and let's look at the story so far and see what it tells us. You had disturbing dreams of a faraway jungle, an endangered princess, and a black moonstone you carried away from Britannia in your last adventure there. I don't really know from which Ultima game this sets off. I suppose it's either Ultima 6 or Ultima 7. The visuals look a little bit like something in between, I'd say. So not entirely sure, but yeah, it's from 1990. Any Ultima fan around here will probably know exactly what story did they reference in here. I don't know it. Spirit of Lord Bridge commanded you to find out all you could about the stone. So you took it to your old friend Dr. Rafkin, curator of the local museum of natural history, hoping that he could unravel the mystery. At Dr. Rafkin's you met ace reporter and Ultimate Adventures correspondent Jimmy Malone. Malone's a little too nosy to suit you, but he kept his wits when everything went haywire when Dr. Rafkin's experiments on your moonstones sent the whole museum lab through a bizarre black moon gate. You were shocked to lift your head and see jungle around you, jungle and his enormous creatures descending upon her. The woman you dreamed of. You're a tribal she-warrior of some time-lost land. You and your friends rescued her from a giant Pteranodon. By the way, if you wonder why I just stopped, there was somebody outside. For some reason everybody around here has some heavy item that they need to drop right in front of my door. And befriended her. Well, that went quick. She said her name was Ayla, a princess of the Kurak tribe, and seemed to be quite taken with you, her most unusual rescuer. Ayla's hated suitor, Darden the Huge, prince of the Wadi tribe, arrived with his men, scattering your friends and smashing you into the earth. Oh, that's interesting. Now you lie broken and defeated, struggling to regain consciousness. So the next step is create a new character. As you can see, Journey Onwards is already there. Normally that's not there, but I've played it before. Save game is already in progress. To create a new character, you must first run the install program. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Okay, wait, let me check this. Show folder. Just trying to look at where that save game might be. That's annoying. I didn't check that before, but I could actually just drop it. So let's see if I can maybe just delete this and start the game again, or if I can create a new character right away. Oh, okay. So let me close it and try again. Oh, that's just working out great, isn't it? Let's see. Ah, great. So it's gone now. Create a new character. Please what? Wait a moment. Let me just check this. Ugh, that is just perfect. Couldn't anyone tell me that before? Ah, finally. Okay. Now we fixed our game, and thanks to the power of GOG Galaxy. So now we can finally start the game. Okay, I didn't know that, I'm sorry for that. I thought you could just overwrite your previous save game. Anyway, you're in a dirt excuse me, you're in a dirt-floored hut, and the tribesman with wise eyes stares down at you. You feel as though you are floating, you cannot move your limbs, it's like a dream. Yet you sense it is not a dream. The man speaks. Yes, warrior, you can hear. You see Intanya, shaman and healer. Intanya will heal you, but to concoct his healing potion, he must ask you questions. In order to heal your spirit, Intanya must know your spirit, so you must answer with truthful words. Intanya will speak of deeds and choices. You must answer with the choices you would make. First though, Intanya must know the warrior's name, and I don't think I can actually type in... Oh, I can. But I think it's going to cut off my name at the end, but we'll still try it out. You fight a warrior you hate and knock his spear from his hands. Another blow and he will be dead. Will you A, let him surrender and spare him if he does, or B, slay him where he stands? I will let him live, because murder is never a good thing. Your chief has told you to guard the village while a battle rages nearby. Your chief fights in a battle. Will you A, obey the words of your chief, or join your fellow warriors and fight? I will of course obey the words of my chief. The chief gives you a pouch of gems to take to another. He has not counted them. On the path to the other village you find a lame warrior who cannot hunt. You could trade a few of your gems for food and they will not be missed. Will you A, deliver gems to the red lord? And I will give him this stuff. And that's it. That's our character. Now let's click on About the Savage Empire. I never clicked on that. Hopefully it's not going to break anything else. Okay, it's just that. Just the credits. So, journey onward. You see a native man wearing an elaborate jaguar headdress. You're returning to wakefulness. It is good. Intanya's potion is powerful magic. It has generated you this. It has granted you the speech of the people of this valley. Now you may understand what is said to you. Okay. Fevered ravings, you spoke much of Ayla, our chieftain's daughter, as well as Rafkin and Jimmy. Tanya thinks you must find them as soon as possible. But the valley is full of danger. Before Antonia can let this... Oh, nice, okay, so it doesn't cut off my name. Rise again and search for his comrades. Antonia must ask DesRoin a question. See if his mind has healed as well as his body. So, in order to do that, you go to GOG Galaxy, you click on More and Other, and then you can actually open secret answers, and then you can see what the answer is. And he's asking you who's shown on the cover of Ultimate Adventures magazine. And it's... oh, Jesus Christ. Nope. Misspelled that. Code LQ, like that. The shaman looks pleased, so we've fixed that, and there's only one of these security questions in the beginning, there's not any more. But it's great, and I should also probably go on Twitter and actually announce that my stream is online. Talk about that. Hope that worked, and hopefully somebody will join at some point. So anyway, now that we got that, there's actually another thing I need to check real quick before we continue. And that is, do I actually have quality options on my own stream now? Because it's pretty funny, I managed to get into the affiliate program, but I didn't even have any quality options before that, and I still don't. So I'm an affiliate, but I don't have any quality options. That makes perfect sense, I guess. So anyway, the shaman looks pleased. Antonia sees that DesRoin's memory has returned, and he's fit to travel the land again. He becomes very serious. Antonia has had many dreams of one such as DesRoin. Tanya believes DesRoin may be very important. Tanya's men will try to follow DesRoin and perhaps help DesRoin when he is in danger. And Tanya's men are the best in all the valley of Eodon and can find DesRoin anywhere, even in the caves of the Myrmidex. A student Triolo will join you on your search for Jimmy and Rafkin. He has learned some of the simpler invocations and will help you as much as he can. So what do we have now? We can ask about Jimmy. Yes, dreams of one such. Search among the Disquiqui far to the south, and Tanya hears their drums and music when shown the face of Jimmy Malone in his dreams. Okay, and Rafkin. Word has reached Tanya that one such stays with the Yolaru tribe on the east. When? Okay. The only thing I find a little bit annoying is I should have written down some of the previous red marked words, but I think we're fine. We're good to go now. Avatar. So that's what we have right now. So let's look over here and actually use the mouse. Small bones, we really don't have any use for that. Bunch of turnips. Not really much going on here, right? So let me see. Let's see, bananas. So let's take them with us because we need them. What is that? Totem. I think there's not that much else here. Let's move out. And the cool thing about this game is, not only does it look really nice, I really think the visuals are great for an Ultima game. You can actually loot the whole village. Not a big deal. Oh hey Will, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I still don't know what this music that's going on here is, but What else? One meat, okay. Get that. And let's take him and look here. Looky. And let's get that. Oh no, this is not on NES, this is on DOS. I actually wanted to stream something else today, just for the sake of doing so. And I'm doing fine. Can I take it with me? Okay, can't. So let's look at our own inventory and let's see what we have. So we have a spear, and I do have the feeling that this spear is supposed to be thrown, while the obsidian knife is a weapon that you can actually use to attack. So let's look at our character. We have 18 strength, we have 22 dexterity, we have 22 initiative, we have 60 HP, and we're level 6 for whatever reason. I don't really know where that comes from, but it's related to the choices you do in the beginning. And let's get back to party mode. We can look at the other guy, and he will definitely equip his bow. He does have quite a lot of food in his pouches there. Another thing I don't really know is how to organize your inventory. So I don't know how to put stuff into pouches, right? Like, how do you put that thing into the pouch? I don't know how that works, or if that's possible, because you can pick up pouches obviously, but I really don't know how to organize your inventory. Oh, leather shield. Let's get that as well. And let's get back to myself and let's equip the leather shield. Okay. So I think we looted everything up here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk to all these people, they're usually not all that helpful, but I will first try to look at everything that's in here. So for example, we do have a pouch over here, and I'm going to get that. And there's food inside. Like I said, I really don't know, can't be ready, yeah, but I don't want to ready it, I actually want to put it into the pouch. I don't know how it works, but anyway, let's get a spear and another spear. And those throwing weapons, if they are throwing weapons, that is, they're actually really useful. Yeah, the roar and the avatar. I'm really trying my best, but as I said in the beginning, let's get it just for the sake of it. Not sure if I need it. I can always drop the stuff in here. So let's go back. And let's also save the game real quick. Game saved. And hey, Adesandros, how are you doing? I have to admit I've never been an Ultima fan, really. The games are just so weird, and it's really hard to get into them. And we have a couple of arrows that he's going to need. Nice. I now have 61 arrows. The funny thing about this game is I haven't actually encountered any battles except one, and in that battle I instantly died. See a folded skin. Oh, maybe we can make use of that. Oh, no, he didn't want to look at me. Look. A presentation, oh that's nice. Good luck with it. Oh wait, I also forgot there is actually another throwing spear up there, and I'm definitely going to use that. Can I actually... okay. I think they're throwing spears. I haven't looked at the description. Like I said, I'm really playing this like if I pick the game up. I haven't looked at any walkthrough or anything yet. But what I do know is that ranged weapons are really good in this game, because by the time I got close to an enemy, I got instantly wrecked. And there was really nothing I could do about it. So... let me look at that. sure if I'm going to need that, but I'm just going to pick it up anyway. Find a jade necklace, okay. I think you can sell that stuff, or can you equip it? Oh, you can actually equip it. Change anything for me? No, it didn't. But it looks nice, I suppose. And let's get him. And he's going to get whatever's here. Oh, we have 81. Items here? Oh, good. There's another spear and... Actually, a couple of spears here. Just have to watch out that I'm not overdoing it with stuff I can take with me, because I think this here is how much I can take with me in my inventory, and the weight probably matters a lot. So are we back in party mode? Yeah, we are. But then again, even though I'm not a big Ultima fan, this game kind of got me into it because there weren't all that many battles in it, and you could actually, when you talk to the people, you can actually find out quite a lot. So when you say talk and then you select this guy, see an aging but still mighty warrior with wise eyes. So it is DesRoin looking long he lay in the village of the Kurara. Smashed when Darden took a shower away. So let's see what he can say about Darden. The Urali were a peaceful tribe until Darden the Huge became chief. Only then they begin to raid others. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, the graphics are really nice, and I actually found a nice upscaling option in DOSBox that makes this look really good in a bigger window. So I might send you a screenshot about that at some point. Also, if this guy actually knows so much, why not talk to him again? And ask him about Revkin. Okay, so he doesn't know anything about Revkin. I do know where Revkin is, however, because the guy in the beginning told us. And I also have a map around here. The one is in the corner, but I also have it bigger and usable for myself, and that's it. And Revkin is with the Yularu tribe, and I think the other guy was with either the Tichti-Kartel tribe or with the Yukari. I have to find it out again. Maybe just ask the guy who told us, and let's see what we can do actually. Boom. Let's ask him about Jimmy. This quickie. Okay. Oh, they're not that far away. So if you look at the map, you see that you are somewhere in the upper middle part of the whole world, and the Yularu are the closest ones. So that's where we're going to go. And hopefully I won't run into any battles. They're to the southeast, and there is, I believe, yeah, there should be a direct way out. If we find the road again, yeah. So if we go to the eastern part of our village here, we should be able to... Ah, come on. If not, I'm going to the southern part and go to the southeast. It also works out. You then get to a small island, and then on that island you can actually... Yeah, sorry. That's where I wanted to go. What does this guy have to say? See a noble savage wearing the furs of a great cat. Hail DesRoin! Thank you. So, I think he knows something about Revkin. Damara has heard of one such, a wise man of the Yularu. They call him der Schweizer. Okay, he doesn't know anything about it, but we at least know that he's doing fine and that we can actually find him. Whoa! Hit me again. It's not looking good for me. Nice, we killed him. So, can Whew. And I can actually get all my spares back as well, and I've lost a little bit of health here, but that guy was... See that Jaguar, can I get anything from him? Okay. So we killed that guy, and I'm going to save the game again. Yes. This didn't happen to me before, but like I said, the last time I had a battle in this game, it was a dinosaur and he instantly killed me. Those spares are good, and in the next village we can actually also find to the northeast. Ah, okay, so there's an enemy around. I'm just going to make a run for it. Whoa! And get him as well. Really wonder if there's anything we can do with those guys, and if we actually also get XP. Yeah, we do. Nice. So we can level up. And I also want to... Can I sleep? Yes. It's a little bit sad that sleeping doesn't heal you. That's probably one of the things that makes this game so difficult, but just when I said that I like this game because there are not all that many battles in it, I had 2 battles right at the beginning. Anyway, you see a lean, cautious native. What is what I want from it? Something to know about Refkin. Refkin came to our tribe, and that means we're actually really close to where we want to go. We captured, was not angry, did not fight, showed us healing, showed us many things. We said you will be our shaman. He said no, your shaman is good. I will be your Schweizer. We do not know what Schweizer is, but Refkin is our Schweizer. You wish to speak to our Schweizer, who's called Refkin? He is in Yolaru village. Find him there. Okay. We will. I really hope this is at least partly entertaining for you guys, because like I said, I don't know too much about this game. And wait, we actually missed something. Down here are 2 houses. So use and open the door. And we can usually find a lot of stuff in here, like throwing axes and spears. Obsidian knife. What do we have here? Oh, 1 meat, that's definitely something we need to get. What's that? Okay, there's nothing there, and here we have that tiger. Okay, we can't move that guy around. Let me see, let actually him pick up the obsidian knife because he didn't have a close combat weapon. You see bones. Can we get bones? Oh, too heavy. I see. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if we need another bow. That freed a little bit of space here. And let's get to party mode and get our party here. Let's see how much can I carry. I'm also pretty full. I'm definitely going to drop that. Definitely over here. And maybe let's sleep again since we're... Yes. I like how the guys are moving around here. Oh, you do heal up actually. Okay, but not much. It's good to know. So now let's look at the second building. I think there are only 2 or 3 buildings around here. Let's use. And let's get that. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, there was one we had before. That's a new one. A little bit of food here. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. We still have 8 of those spears, and I think the put that back and put the axe in. The axe is actually stronger. Yeah, a little bit. And we'll find a couple of throwing axes in the next village. So that's good. And I think that's about it. Let me check the north. Oh, there was another building. Okay, so we missed that. Oop. And there's lots and lots of stuff in here. Let me get... Oh, okay, so I can't carry anymore. Total weight is too heavy. Let's see if he still can. I really wonder what that is here. Why do I need stuff like that? This is like really heavy stuff. Oh, no clue for what that's good for. So, excuse me. Let him get the obsidian knife, and then we can actually see what's underneath here. A digging stick. Oh, why not get that? One cloth. We definitely need that as well. And now he's already full again. Well, he still has the problem that he really can't take all that much with him anymore. So, look. Get fish. What's that? Got nothing there. What do we have over here? A fishing pole. Oh, that's actually a really useful item. I definitely need that. With the fishing pole you can actually fish. Well, I mean, what did you expect, right? What can I do with a stick? So, let's see. We will probably be able to distribute our items a little bit more later on. When we have Rafkin and Jimmy in our team, and there are a couple of other people who can join us as well. I haven't checked out what the whole full party setup is. But as you can see here, we're in the village. And there we have throwing axes, we have more arrows. That we'll need, and yeah, our inventory is pretty full right now. Same with him. Anyway, let's first talk to the locals and then see what's up here. He used to be chanting to himself and counting on his fingers, but it's hard to tell. He gives you a quick look, obviously hoping that you go away. Just ignore you, Rafkin. Okay, he definitely doesn't like me. And let's see. Since we can't carry anything anymore, I will probably go to the building where Rafkin is, which is here. And let me look around first. It's his skillet, okay. Oops. chocolate, I suppose. Okay, anyway. Now we found Refkin. He's a stooped 50-ish man who looks like a professor. DesRoin, it's good to see you again. I had heard you were still alive, but I didn't know where you were. I see you haven't managed to find Jimmy or Ayla yet, so that really should be one of our first priorities, you know. Now that you're here, it might be helpful to find a lab. There are several things there which will be very useful to us. It must be fairly close to Kurak village, but Kurak village is the village where we started, right? So in case if you wonder what village it is, it's the village where we started. On the map that you got with the game, you can't really see the laboratory, sadly. But I think the next one we should check out is the Squeaky village, so we can find Jimmy, because I really want to ramp up my party a little bit. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in the beginning, but we will go back to Kurak anyway. So that's that. While I've been waiting for you to show up, I haven't been wasting my time here. In addition to my researches on these primitive cultures, I have also been thinking about ways to make some primitive weapons. I do hope it won't prove necessary, but if it should, ask me about bombs and rifles sometime. You're saying you want me to manufacture your rifle just like that? Yes. Oh, very well. Let's see if you've brought me the proper parts. To make a rifle, I need a length of iron-hard bamboo, and I need to be in my lab. I have to go there first. Okay. So let's ask him about Jimmy. I hear that he may be somewhere to the west of the Nahuatl, with the tribe called the Squeaky. Yeah, he's really not the nicest guy, is he? Nope, sorry. Look around, look here. See a stick. So now we have him in our party, and there he is. He's not all that strong, he only has strength 8, he has 29 intelligence, and I don't think he can actually cast any spells or anything. But he also has an empty inventory, so we may be able to drop some of the lighter stuff in his inventory, just like that. Especially some of the food that we have in here. And I really still want to know how to get stuff in here. I really need to know that. So. But you could like use drop and then drop it in here, or move maybe. Oh, that works. Oh, nice. So we can get ourselves a food pouch. I think that would be really helpful. And then we have a cleaner inventory. That's nice. So we should also drop some of the bananas. And pick Refkin. And I can't really move here. Get the bananas and get this. Look at that, what do we have here? A metal hammer, scissors, a vine, and one knife. Oh, that's actually a weapon. Okay. I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. Well, what does he still have in his inventory? Okay. Actually, you know what? I think all these items here are not all that necessary, and I will just drop them here. In front of Refkin's building. I think that, yeah, I think that's a good way to go. And then he has a lot of free inventory again, and let me look at him. going to do the same. Put the orchid here, and then I know that in Yolaru village I have all the items stored in front of the lower right building right here. I think that's a good way to go. But I don't really know how to, you know, get my inventory a little bit cleaner. I want to drop one. Here, so the Refkin can pick it up. Move that there and move that there. And inventory management is important, isn't it? So, I'm not sure what I'm actually able to do here, because I think we do have enough, more than enough, it's too heavy. We do have more than enough spears. I think I could actually drop a spear or something like that. One. And drop it here. Get us another axe, because the axe is stronger. Because we didn't need all that many of them, right? So maybe if we focus ourselves on, and we can always retrieve them, so maybe if we focus ourselves on just maintaining enough weaponry that we can kill enemies before we have to get ourselves into the knife battles. I think that's a good idea. And get back to party mode. Oh, to get close. Party mode, nice. So now we have that. And let's see if we can talk to this guy again. Not really the nicest guy. Stupid triad brings thing all the time. Oh, sounds really nice. Go to the city of Stone. Take the path south to the foot of the cliff. Go to the west. Find the squeaky there. Okay, so we have to go to this weird place where I can't pronounce the name of. Exactly that name. Yeah, watch out for lizards. That's a really good advice. So let's save the game again. Yes, and let's see where we can actually go to here. Use door, and what do we have here? Okay, a little bit more fish, and that's about it. But that's the path we have to take, I think. Also, wait, let me just look something up. What is Refkin's mode? Close. I think he should be ranged as well. Or we just leave him like that and see what happens. We did save the game, so we can always restore anyway, so not a biggie if we get attacked. Because down here I think I got attacked by this giant T-Rex and he totally wrecked me. I did land a couple of critical hits on him, but it wasn't enough. And he made short work out of me. So Oh, by the way, Will, if you're still around, no, that's actually leading us to, I think, to dead end. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so at least I know that the map is right. Yes. Ah, come on. I also really like the audio in this game, and the visuals, like I said, are also really great. Still in here, okay. Just in case you haven't noticed, I'm actually now a Twitch affiliate, and I still don't have quality options on my stream. So that's pretty amazing. Maybe I just don't see them for myself, but if you could check that if I have quality options, I don't think so. So that's pretty amazing. Right, they're like, oh yeah, you're doing more than other streamers. It's like what the invitation says. Oh, there's this stone city. You see, yeah, we have to go around it, and the entrance is to the east. There. I think. Oh, there we go. See a person wearing an Aztec-like garment. What is a Jimmy? Oh, well, my friend. I'm a citizen of the Nahuatl, the builders of this great city of the I won't pronounce that. The natives' gesture takes in the entire city. Okay. Sorry, just wanted to check if I can actually bribe one of them into joining me. We only have some food over here. But we can't walk up there. So this city is practically speaking a giant pyramid, and looks like a place where you can easily get lost as well. Because everything looks the same. I think this is probably the least interesting place in this whole game. Let's get back out again and continue moving downwards. What do we have here? Wait, let me just look. This place here. Obsidian sword. Two waves too much, and let's drop that. What? So we have 7. This gives us 7 as well, so this seems to be a good weapon at least. And we can probably take Rafkin and let him pick up some of the spears that we just dropped, so get that. And then he can equip that stuff. He's out of all characters probably the strongest, I think. Yeah, he's also level 7. But that's the deal, so and another one up here, so that Rafkin can actually take a couple of those. I think this should work out. So. And rest a little bit. It's too noisy to sleep here, okay. Hey, wait, why is this so dark? Did I screw something up? Nope, okay. So let's continue to move. And we also have to move down and then to the west, and then there should be a big cliff and we have to go over that cliff. There were not really that many people to talk in that village, right? So, a little bit disappointing, I'd say. Or maybe this is really bigger than I thought. There are some more buildings and it's like... Oh well. Anyway, I'm not really interested in going through there. I just want to find the next party member who's hopefully a little bit stronger than Revkin. So now we're at the end of this. Ah, there we can go. You can see this ladder type thing here, and that's the place where you can actually walk down. Or up again if need be. I don't think there's anything to do on the plateau, so we have to walk around. Excuse me. Nope, there's also no way down here. So let me see. Strategically placed trees, and we're back on the road again, and now we should actually be able to find that village and find Jimmy. Oh, there are enemies nearby. It's not good. Really scared that Revkin is going to die. Yeah, this looks about right. Okay. We have to go down here. Then over here and then over there, and yeah, that's just the right way. Okay. There's still foes nearby. What's going on? So let's talk to those guys. Ah, that's the chieftain. Nice! We actually managed to do that as well. And let me get my mouse cursor back. Yep. You see a short-scowling, black-haired, drunk native man. Stupid name, Jimmy Malone, skinny stranger. Jimmy Malone now in prison, but here in village. Okay, in prison hut here in village. He looks around for the prison hut, but his eyes refuse to focus that far, so he gives up. We defeat him up so he will be fit mate for daughter. What? His daughter of Jeff Blums. Smile at the strangers. Okay. Ugh. Okay, that's not good. That's not good for poor Jimmy. You handsome stranger, come sit next to... No, I won't. It's great beauty, but it's not for you. A girl is marrying another stranger called Jimmy Malone. Yeah, can you please tell me where he is? Free Jimmy, dude. Can actually sleep in here. I mean, this is a hut, right? Oh, still can't sleep. Oh, this looks like a nice place to actually get ourselves some. Get ourselves some new weapons. But what I'm really looking for is the prison hut. I think that's the one. Where's the door? Ah, you see a lanky, sharp-eyed man in his mid-20s. You know, if you've given up on it, I'd sure like to go after her myself. What a good-looking babe. Can't blame Darden for making a move on her. Yeah, thank you. Big guy with the huge lizard. He's the one who snagged her when he first got here. You're all with me? Okay. Nice, now we got him, and he's not all that good either. He's only level 2, and strength 16, dexterity 23. Okay. We do have a notebook with him. That's interesting. Anyway, let's look it up. So he still has that. And I can actually drop quite a lot of stuff on him. Exactly what I'm going to do. Got that sorted out. And let's see what we have here. That, and let's go back to party mode. Can we now actually sleep? Well, let's go look at what we have here. What's that? A paddle? Okay. Cloth strip. Oh, a bamboo pool. That's definitely something we need, and we're definitely going to give it to Jimmy because he has quite a lot of can actually carry quite a lot of stuff. We don't really need a stick, but I'll take the cloth with me. I think we can actually make use of the cloth. Tree branch. Is that in any way, shape or form useful? I'm not sure. Then we get ourselves some arrows. Oh, there was only one arrow there. What can I say? That, okay. So that's that thing that can't do anything with. What's that? A drop spindle. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so move that all 8 in here. Drop the pouch for him so that he is able to take more stuff with him. I think that makes sense. again. Can't be raided, okay. So I think he's only going to have like inventory full of useless stuff that I can't carry with me otherwise. And that's going to work out, I hope. Let's look for him. Now we not exactly sure how Rafkin is looking like right now. Rafkin has 3 throwing spears with him. He can still carry a little bit, so why not drop that? Only 1 for him. Yep, he can still pick that up. And let's go to party mode and let's look at what's that. A drum. You can't get a drum, right? Oh, you can. Interesting. We got that sorted out. I'm going to save the game again. And just check something quickly in OBS. We've already been streaming just for over an hour. I know I've not been talking all that well so far, but there also weren't all that many people who joined chat today. So what can I say? Still working on this, so we save the game, and now we have to find a way back. I really wonder where the foes are who are near me. Yeah, today is not my day, I guess. And that even though I was playing, I'm playing a game that I would normally never play, not my whole life. So who's that? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's her. And this is also really nice in terms of food. Yeah, I can do that. I can join TeamSpeak after the stream, it's not a problem. I really wonder what, for him, what's so heavy here. I mean, I can drop the drum, but the drum didn't weigh all that much, and the only other stuff I have in here is food, and then the throwing axes and a couple of spears. And that's about it. So I'm not sure, but he's definitely, he can take the drum with him. He practically doesn't have any inventory whatsoever. Oh. And I'm mixing up commands like a madman here. Pick up meat. Pick up all the good stuff that's in here. Oh, I see, so a basket is also an item where you can actually drop stuff in. Two. And move that in. Put that down here, move that in there, and move that in there. I should be keeping that in mind, that I'm not only looking for the pouches, but that I'm also looking for stuff like that. Or maybe he should get the bananas. Oh wait, this was another basket. But that's not too bad either. Let's move that around. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to move that thing down here, that thing over here as well. That moves into the basket. Okay. So just trying to keep my inventory organized, and I have to admit I really like this game. Can't complain. If I had to make a move and say what Ultima game is your favorite, then I would probably probably be this one, because I was really able to get around it quite a bit here, and that's never a bad thing, I say. So who's that guy again? He's a shaman, okay. He's sawing two sticks together and doesn't look as though he wants to be interrupted. None of them really wants to be interrupted, right? Oh, what do we have here? See an Edel? What's that? Oh, that's a weapon. Okay. This one is better. It's about as good as our throwing axe. What do we have here? See a plant. Yeah, we don't really need plants, so that's that. It's too noisy. So over here it's too noisy. Let's see if we can... Yes, finally. And all of them have lots and lots of food. And save the game. We'll definitely continue playing this game later on off stream, because hey, I mean, it's the first Ultima game that I ever tried out and liked, so that's good. Now we need to find our way back, because we could now go to other places as well. We could go to other villages, but I want to go back to Kurak and see if I can find the laboratory of Refkin, which will probably be the most useful thing that we can get, because we are then able to build bombs, we're able to build a rifle. Not sure how effective the rifle is. I've heard it's actually a good weapon, but you run out of ammunition really quickly. And you always have to procure other items in the wild to feed it with ammo. Luckily the weapons can't break in this game, but overall the game is already difficult enough, I'd say. Doesn't need any weapon breakage and any stuff like that. Lost connection for a bit. Oh, I see. I hope it's back on, and I hope, well, obviously I don't hope that your connection's broken, but I hope the connection failure was only on your side and not on my side, because I didn't notice anything. I can't have OBS open and the game and the map at the same time, you see, and there's the place where we have to go up. We have to go over here. There. Really hope that we're not running into any more enemies at this point, because I'm scared that Refkin and Jimmy won't survive any battle. And we're back in that stone city. Okay, just the internet blip. That's well, not good for you, but good for me to the point that I didn't miss any. The sunrise, yes. That I didn't have any problems here on my end, because like I said, I can't really look at OBS right now. And so far as you can see, we actually managed to find our friends again, Jimmy and Refkin, and what I'm trying to do right now, not sure if that's the right thing to do. Like I said, I don't have a walkthrough, I'm really just trying to do this on my own, and so far I'm having a lot of fun with it. What I'm now trying to do is go back to the starting village, Kurek, and there I will try to find the laboratory of Refkin, where he can then build us certain items and stuff, and you know, like firearms and bombs, which are really effective, and hopefully I won't run into any T-Rex or anything like that, because like I said, last time I ran into T-Rex he killed me with a couple of hits. And it takes really long for you to recover your health once you're hurt. Went back to 57, my health was actually 60 and I already slept a couple of days. So wounds heal really slowly in this game. Wait, let me check this out. Where are we going now? Yeah, there's no way up beyond the village that I want to go to, so this is the right path. Yep, there's that girl again. But on the other hand, I'd really like to fight one of those smaller enemies again, like that little dinosaur. I think that was a good battle. Yeah, and the T-Rex really is tough. Trust me. He completely obliterated me, but the GIF, not the GIF, the sprite of the T-Rex looks really nice. I have to say that. So the enemies in this game look really good. So there's definitely no complaint whatsoever about the enemies in this game. Maybe just as a backup, let's pick up throwing spares here, and let's look at our... Yeah, exactly. So Jimmy is like my the place where I drop all the items in that I don't need. Range. Because he does have a big inventory space of 32, and I don't expect him to fight, or at least I hope he doesn't have to. And a bottle of liquor, that sounds good. Eat that, give me that cloth. Wait, wrong button. Move that into our food pouch and move that into our random stuff pouch, and actually let's take him, our main character, and let's get, come on, get one of those as well, because you always need some stuff to store your items in. And I really like the... Have you met Lord British yet? No. And yes, Richard Garriott was the, I think for the first Ultima games, he was like one of the main developers. I'm not exactly sure about that. For this game, however, he was the executive producer. So he already has a lot of pouches, but he doesn't. He can't carry all that much stuff with him, but in this game he was the executive producer, so I don't know exactly how much he, what exactly he did for this game, but yeah, Richard Garriott was involved in pretty much all Ultima games except the Ultima Online games. I don't think he was directly involved in Ultima Online, at least not as one of the main persons. That's what I think. 0 hours. Richard Garriott is actually a really nice guy. You can follow him on Twitter, as a matter of fact, if you want to know what he's up to. Yes. And I don't think Lord Bridge as a character appears in this game, because you're not in Britannia, right? You're in the Valley of Eodon, in the Savage Empire, and there's a oh, what's that? Look, I see a snake. Did we get hurt? But we killed a snake. Hey, yeah, Scully, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Something to the north. Oh, that's a real shame. Oh! Run! No! We killed him! Yeah! Oh wait, I think Rafkin lost one of his throwing spears. Retrieve that. Whew, that was... That was a battle. Oh come on, not buffering, please tell me there's no buffering. Oh, that's not good. But I have no dropped frames and my network connection looks just fine. So for all I can tell, there is nothing wrong on my stream. I don't have any high CPU usage or anything. And yeah, at least I recovered a little bit, but not much. I have to find a shaman or something like that in the starting village and ask him if he can heal me. And pray to God that I'm not going to die here. Because I actually think that the game is really game over if you die. So smartphone, that could be actually. Alright, here we are. Okay, so let's see. He's off to the southwest, that's not good. Guess for breath and spasms as if hit by an electric current. A hot wind whips across you. Spirit of Kokos and Tanya invokes you to bestow a blessing upon DesRoin, and DesRoin is healed. And Rafkin is healed, and the other guys are healed as well. Nice. Does he know where the lab is? Must learn of lab by himself. Oh, thank you very much. So we healed up again, that's great stuff right there. And let's save the game. And I actually have to do a short break, if that's okay with you guys, because I have to go to the toilet. I'm sorry. I really don't like doing a break at this point, but I have to. So I'll be right back. Let me just add a little bit of browser text here. So text. Let's put this up here. Be right back. So, I'm back. And see you later, Scully, and thanks for stopping by. So now the next thing we have to do is we have to find, or at least I think what I need to do is we have to find the laboratory. The problem with the laboratory is not exactly that I don't know where it is. The problem is I don't know how it looks like. You know, it's one thing trying to find stuff, and another thing trying to identify it as what it is. Like, is the laboratory a modern building, or is it a cave, or what is it? It has to be somewhere around here, and I'm quickly going to pop up the map again to see if I can actually identify a place where it could be. And thank you, Will. Oh, come on, move up. Can Rafkin take... Well, no, he can't. Also think he's quite out of food. Let's drop that knife. Oh, that knife was really heavy. Christ's sake. It's not all that strong as a weapon. And he'll definitely get himself some food. Oh, he can only take one of those grapes with him. And the other guys, I think they still have food. Yeah, he still does. And food is one of the things that you're apparently really easy to run out of. Party mode, okay. Oh wait, let me just save the game at this point. I really hope that I'm never running out of food and that my guys are starving. Yes. And game saved. Now what I'm trying to do is I think the laboratory could be to the north, because if it's close to Kurak village, it could be... Oh, what's that? It's a jaguar. Is that combat mode? Oh, he attacked me. And he's dead. Did the other guys get some experience as well? Yeah, they definitely did. And he leveled up to level 6. He didn't get anything, sadly. Oh well, what can I say? So I don't see anything here that looks like a lab, that it could be one. So the only other place where it could be, if it's not here on this area, then it has to be to the east of the village. Maybe something in the northwest. Oh, there's another enemy. And he's dead. Let's take Rafkin and let's get ourselves... No, wait. He wasn't supposed to get that. No, I guess it's fine. Really wonder what I have to do to level up. And especially what he needs to do to get experience. That's a little bit tricky. Hmm. So there's no lab here either. Let's see if we can rest. Yes. Let's look at Refkin. Yeah, he has no food anymore, and he's really overloaded quite a bit. That could be a problem. Why are they eating so much? I mean, I think from what I know about Ultima, that's one of the established staples in Ultima, that your characters are really, really hungry all the time. Well, maybe we can actually talk to him. South or southeast? Ah, great. Let's restart the game. I know we are losing XP. But southeast at least means we have a good direction, so we know where to go to. Here's something to the southwest, which means there's an enemy there. Can't really walk over here. It was a little bit difficult to navigate through the forest. That doesn't look like a lab. So maybe the lab is on here, on this, in this place here. Whoa! Stop attacking me! Okay. So there were a couple of bees here, and they really hurts. Ah, come on. You're max drone, okay. Ah, now he got some experience as well, so that's good. What's that? Nope. Ah, come on. What is it with this hole here? Isn't that like... Couldn't that be the laboratory? Not sure about this hole. Because to me this looks exactly like a laboratory, doesn't it? I mean entry. Secret entry to one. I'm not entirely sure. Damn it. We can't really enter it. No. Ah, this is interesting. So maybe this could be the perfect time to enter Google and ask him about that, just for the sake of it, just so that I know that this is definitely not a laboratory. Didn't find anything here. Whoa. Did we get attacked? No, I don't think so. So apparently I did find a walkthrough that should tell you where the lab is, but... Oh, what's that? Damn! He was one of our guys. And we're probably going to die here as well. So this is not good. Okay, so we managed to kill our guy, and that means we have to restore. Yes. Ah, that was bad. So apparently that's a really dangerous place to go to at night, and we definitely won't go there again. Because Triolo was our strongest character, and that means if he dies, then we will definitely die as well. Okay, so apparently it's actually really far to the southeast. That's good to know. So just wanted to check that, and I will try to find it. If I can't within the next 10 to 20 minutes, then I will just forget about it. But if I can, I have to go really far to the south. Right here, and then go to the east as far as we can. Oh, there's another enemy there. So, you see that jaguar. I still don't know what to do with those dead animals. You can do stuff with them, but I have to figure that out at some other point. And see what I can do about it. But as of now, there is nothing I can do. So, let's see. You get that back, and let's go back to party mode. Oh, and DesRoin almost died, so we probably have to go back real quick and heal ourselves up. Really wonder why grinding in this game takes so freaking long that you don't really get what you need. Well, what can I say? Maybe if you reach like 2000 experience points, you will automatically level up to level 7 or something like that, because he's level 7 and he has over 3000. I hope you don't need 3000 experience points. That would be a lot. Oh, come on. Let's move down. Okay, so we healed up again. That's just perfect. I really think it's a little bit sad that your characters are so weak compared to the enemies, and that you always have to worry about getting killed by anything that's around you. But that's one of the things with all of the Ultima games, I think. Not just this game. Where we really need to go to is actually go back to in the direction of the village where we were, where we found Rathkin. And from there on leave the road and just move on to the west until we can't go to the west anymore, and then go south. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, in the hope that night will pass. What's that? He seems peaceful. Wait, he seems peaceful, right? Sorry, I couldn't resist. It was just way too tempting. Kill a poor and innocent animal. Just so we don't get the retaliation with the with those bees popping up again. They were really strong and fast. And what I wonder about is, normally this game runs turn-based, So I was actually a little bit confused that they could just attack me like that, and... Whoa. He's dead, that's for sure. Jimmy get a little bit of XP? No, he still didn't get anything. He's always too slow. But I definitely got. I guess the frequency of enemy encounters depends on if it's day or night time. So like most of these animals seem to be night active. Right, exactly, so that's where we have to go to. And here's something in the west. Oh, it's one of the big guys again. Oh, holy crap. Okay. My main character's about to die again, that's not good. Yeah, the difficulty of the Ultima games that I never really liked. Down there? No, apparently not. We can walk down here. No, wait. Like that. And actually what I wanted to try out with Triolo was how the fishing rod works. That deep enough? Nice, we also have some fish. Sounds about right. So, now I'm happy again. Let's see if we can actually do something over here. Get to any place. Because it should actually be somewhere around here, and there should be a lot of interesting stuff in the laboratory as well. What's that? Tar pit. I think we're on the right track here. Can I see that? What's that? Dead tiger. Yeah, I think we're exactly right. Should be somewhere to the southeast now. Wait, let me just look it up again. Dead tiger. Okay. So I'm sorry that I'm using a walkthrough for that. I didn't want to use one, but I was just want to wrap up the stream and find a laboratory first. So that I have that on stream. And also if I think about continuing this game. Exactly, that's where we need to go. Also, can I actually attack a tree trunk or something like that? Oh, there we are! We found a laboratory! Yay! Haha! Sorry, I shouldn't be so happy about that, but I will definitely save the game at this point. Yes. And here we are. So now we can actually talk to him. This is my laboratory. That's good to know. One end with bits of string, loose finishing nails and other interesting goods from his pockets, and around the lab he mounts a small piece of rock on the pole near the hole. He mounts a small bit of metal on a short wooden rod and attaches the middle of that rod to the bamboo pole so that the metal can swing into contact with the rock. What we end up with here, he explains, is a sort of primitive single-shot flintlock. To use it, pull this trigger so that the other end strikes the flint. A spark will ensue. The spark will enter the pole through this hole here and ignite the gunpowder, which you will have packed into the tube. The gunpowder will propel your bullets, and voila, you have a functioning rifle. There, he looks up from his task. Your bamboo pole is transformed into a lethal instrument of destruction. He hands back the transformed bamboo. Then he repeats the process with the other bamboo pole. I do not manufacture fully loaded rifles, of course. I assume you know how to make ammunition and load firearms. No? Ammunition. He makes a series of noises, and you want instructions on making gunpowder? Yes. Well, it's simple enough. You need a quantity of charcoal, a quantity of potassium nitrate, and a quantity of sulfur. Put all these things in a mortar or grinding stone and grind them into powder, gunpowder that is. Since I've managed a rather clever variant on the classic muzzleloader, he says proudly, all you need to do is put the gunpowder into your bamboo rifle barrel and you'll have a fully loaded firearm. Okay. Well, thank you. Oh, sorry. Where's my rifle? Oh, there it is. Actually, he has it with him. So that's a flintlock bamboo rifle in this game. That's interesting. Well, let's just save the game here and then I'm going to wrap it off. I'm a little bit sad that not that many people joined, but that's the way it is, isn't it? So either way, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I got a little bit covered about this game, and I know it was cheap to use the walkthrough to get in here. But this is actually also a good place to collect stuff, you know, there's an axe, there's a fire extinguisher where I don't know what I need it for, but there's quite a bit of stuff going on here. And I also know what to do next, because normally before you go there you should go to the Stone City where we were earlier and talk to a couple of people in there, and I completely missed that trying to find Jimmy and getting my party done. So that's that. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this stream, I hope you enjoyed this game. You can get it for free on GOG.com. Oh! Joy, you just joined when I was trying to wrap up. Damn! Oh god, I'm so sorry. Again, I've already been streaming for over 2 hours, or for 2 hours more or less, 1 hour 56 minutes, and I was just about to wrap up and go to bed. I'm so sorry. However, oh god, this makes me quite a bit sad now. Nah, she didn't. I wouldn't blame her. Would never do that. But anyway, to get my wrapping up done, like I said, I'm really sorry, but I still have to grab something to eat and then go to bed. So that's that, but I hope you enjoyed it, and you can join me again on Saturday, usually 14 to 15 CST, which I think is like 6 hours earlier on your time. And like I said, I usually stream on Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays and Wednesdays. That's my normal streaming time. Maybe we will pick up this game again next Wednesday, I'm not sure. I actually liked it quite a lot. But that's the deal. And on Saturday we will continue with Grandia, so that's that. Anyway, wish you a pleasant Wednesday evening or pleasant Wednesday night. And we'll see each other again on Saturday. Good night and bye bye.